Cattle is the third largest agricultural commodity in San Luis Obispo County and accounts for 10% of agricultural production. Calves are raised until they are 12 to 18 months old, when they are butchered and packaged to be sold in stores.
When it comes to raising beef cattle, the operations vary based on the preference of the rancher, the weather conditions, the price of meat, and the price of feed.
A rancher must keep all of these factors in mind in order to run his ranch effectively and to turn a profit. Usually, cows graze on the grass that grows on the ranch. However, due to the lack of rain in the last few years, cattle ranchers are faced with decisions.
Ranchers can either cut down the size of their herd or sell calves at a young age. Both of these options help reduce the amount of feed the farmers need to purchase, therefore keeping the overhead lower, allowing them to turn a larger profit. The rancher wants to sell his cattle when the prices of beef are at the highest point, but if they have to buy their own feed, it gets expensive to keep feeding the cows, therefore cutting into their profits and forcing them to sell them even if the market is low. Walk into a store, you can find a variety of different conventional cuts of beef, such as brisket, tenderloin, and flank steak, as well as some unconventional like tongue, shank, and round. Factors such as low rainfall increase the cost of raising a cow for the farmer. The consumer doesn't always see the increase in prices because grocers are attempting to be as competitive as possible. They will oftentimes lower the cost for the consumer and look to spend less per head when at auction. The cattle industry in San Luis Obispo is largely reliant on supply and demand, and despite the lack of rain in the last few years, cattle ranchers were still able to raise the top producing commodity in the area.